Alright, so yeah, what's up, y'all? Me, it's me, Broman 2.0, and yeah, we pretty much doing like another you know what I'm saying, like oh yeah, we about to read like another chapter of RWBY the Astral Hunter, from RWBY the Astral Hunter, book 2. Last time we pretty much read chapter 1, and now we're about to read chapter 2. So yeah, so Ben the old man, you know what I'm saying, like introduce yourself, but yo.
Yeah, so y'all, man, you already know, man, it's me, Ben the old man. You know what I'm saying, man, I'm from the old school. You know what I'm saying, I know how I do, but yo. So yo, let's go ahead and get into it, but yo.
Y'all, so y'all, yeah, so pretty much last time on the previous chapter of book 2, on the previous chapter called chapter 1 book 2, right? On that junk, wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, pretty much in that chapter, apparently you know what I'm saying, like they was pretty much fighting like Grim and junk, you know what I'm saying. Team Killing them was fighting Grim and junk, and yeah, man, Arthur had used like his dust catalyst or something like that, you know what I'm saying. And yo, and yeah, pretty much they were just up here like fighting a bunch of Grim and stuff like that. And yeah, man, and wait a minute, let me see. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, this jump right here still ain't fixed. Chris, you gonna have to fix this, man. Like, remember I told you like this chapter 1 like needed to be fixed, like the problems that I mentioned on like the previous video. You gonna have to fix that jump, man, because they still ain't fixed. Yeah, man. I don't know if you forgot. Like, if you forgot, then Ayla, you know what I'm saying, my fault. You know what I'm saying. Why the world like my phone keep? What the world? I don't want to go back in there, bro. Like, what the world is going on with this phone? Hold up, bro. Yo, this one you gotta like turn. Yo. I have to turn the vibration thing off. That, I'm guessing that's what's doing it. Hold up. Golly.
Yeah, bro, you good, man? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good, bro. I'm good, but yeah. But golly, what the world is going on, man? All right, let me go back to like my junk, cause apparently like this junk right here is just like tripping. But yeah, yeah, so yeah, they was pretty much like fighting like a whole bunch of Grim, like I said before. Yeah, and like I said before, Chris, like I mentioned this like in a previous video, like there are some stuff that you gonna have to fix in like chapter 1 of book 2, which I'm basically talking about right now. But yeah, if you want to know like the stuff that like I already done talked about that need to be fixed, just watch like the previous RWBY the Astral Hunter video. Like, watch that joint, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. And then while you're looking at that video and hearing me read, while you're like looking at like chapter 1 of book 2, and then you hear me read, you'll understand this, like, you know, what needs to be fixed and jump. Cause I basically mentioned it in that jump on the previous video of me reading chapter 1 of book 2. But yeah, pretty much Yeah, man, like they was pretty much like I said before, like on the previous job, they pretty much was up here fighting the Grims. And that's when the Urza had popped up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the Urza got shot down, and yeah, I'm guessing, yeah, the Urza got shot down, and yeah, man. But yeah. So yeah, man, like, and then plus like they figuring out that like the Grims are more stronger now, and yeah, Ember had unlocked her blue blitz transformation, and yeah, that's pretty much but yeah. So yeah, so pretty much yeah, that's pretty much what happened though. But yeah, so now we're pretty much about to go ahead and read chapter 2 of book 2. So yeah, so Ben, old man, is you ready? Like,
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. You already know for sure. I'm ready.
alright, y'all. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into it. But yo, book 2, chapter 2. Salem's Shadow. The dense forest of Valkuo outer reaches loomed over Team Kale as they moved cautiously through the underbrush. The sunlight barely pierced the thick canopy, casting eerie shadows that danced with the faint rustle of leaves. After hours of trekking, trekking, what the world? Trekking ain't even spelled right. It's called after hours of tracking. It said after hours of tricking. Like, this is what it's saying. Like that T word, like that's like, I'm about to show you. That T word that's like right there, like on the this word right here. Hold on, wait a minute. That word right there, where you see my finger pointing there. That jump right there, like supposed to say after hours of tracking. Like it's supposed to say after hours of tracking, spelled as TRACKING. That's what it's supposed to spell. On here is spelled TREKKING. I don't know, like, and Chris, I know that this is not your fault. Like I said before on my previous videos, this is not your fault. It's the AI's fault that you used. I don't know why the AI keep doing this. Like, I feel like this AI should be advanced by now to where it shouldn't even be doing this. I don't know why the AI be doing this. But yeah, apparently yeah, man, apparently yeah, it didn't spell tracking right. It spelled tracking as TREKKING when it should be spelled TRACKING. That's what it's supposed to be spelled. Like the actual tracking. Like that's the way it's supposed to be spelled. It don't supposed to be spelled like no TREKKING. I don't know why the AI did that. So yeah, so that's a yeah, so you gonna have to fix that, Chris. But yeah, and like I said before, I know it's not your fault. It's the AI's fault that's doing that job. I don't know why the AI keep doing it. But yeah, so after hours of tracking, Kale raised a hand to signal a stop. "We'll set up camp here," he said, his tone firm but worried. The team nodded, relieved to rest after the long journey. Arden dropped his pack and began setting up the fire, muttering something. about the lack of decent terrain. Lyra moved to secure the perimeter, her sniper rifle slung over her shoulder as she disappeared into the shadows. Amber lingered near Kale, her flame gauntlets dimmed but ever present. As the fire crackled to life, the group settled into a tense quiet. Kale sat on a fallen log, sharpened his sword with precise, practiced movements. Amber approached him, her steps hesitant but deliberate. "Kale, can we talk alone?" she asked softly, her voice almost drowned out by the crackling fire. Kale looked up, his brow furrowing slightly. He glanced at the others. Arden was busy tinkering with his dust catalyst, and Lyra was still patrolling. He nodded, setting his sword aside. "Sure. What's on your mind?" Amber gestured for him to follow her a little further from the camp. The two walked in silence until they reached a small clearing bathed in moonlight. Amber turned to face him, her usual fierce demeanor replaced by a nervous energy. "Kale, she began, then hesitated, searching for the right words. "I've been wanting to tell you something for a while now. It's just hard." Kale tilted his head, concern flickering in his golden eyes. "You could tell me anything, Amber. You know that." She took a deep breath, her hands curling into fists. "I care about you more than just as a teammate. Wait a minute, hold on. Didn't she already confess to the nigga in like the previous book? Like at the end of book 1? What the world she confessing to him again for? Like, didn't she already confess to this nigga? Hold on, wait a minute. Let me reread this, bro. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go back. Hold on, bro. I'm looking right here, bro. She already confessed to this nigga before in like not book 12, but book 1. And this is true, Chris. Like, she already confessed to this nigga at the end of book 1. So why the world was she confessing to him again in book 2? Like, the AI, bro, tripping, bro. I don't know what the AI doing, but the AI tripping, bro. Let me go back to like the cause it says it right here. I'm about to show you. It says it right here. So, like, I'm trying to figure out as to why she confessing to do it again. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why is she confessing to do it again, bro? Like, because I'm reading right here, she getting nervous and saying somebody like something she care about him more than just a teammate. So if she cares about him more than just a teammate, she already said this in like the previous book, which was book 1, at the end of chapter chapter 12 of book 1. So why the world in book 2 she's saying the same thing again but getting nervous? I feel like if she already done confessed, why the world she's nervous again? You see what I'm saying? Like, it makes it seem like It makes it seem like it's being, how should I put it? The AI makes it seem like it's being dragged. Like, it's like, why the world is like she confessing to him again. But you gonna have to what is it, golly? You gonna have to tell me like why the world like this, the AI saying that, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, if she's saying that she already done cared, that she cares about him as a team, I mean, more than a teammate. But in the first book, right? In the first book, she said that she loves him, and basically already confessed to him. Why the world is like she telling him again? You see what I'm saying? Like, he already knows this, so they already got a connection. So why the world is like she's saying it again? You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. I feel like with confessions, it be one time and then that's it. And then have the development of the relationship go from there. It shouldn't be no, she confessed to this nigga 2 times after he already done heard the first one. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to me. So yeah, I don't know. Like, you gonna have to explain this to me, man. Cause I don't know why, like, in book 2 is saying that she trying to confess to him again when she already done confessed to him in book 1. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I don't get what's going on. But yeah, man. But yeah, let me just go ahead and read this junk. It says right here, she took a deep breath, her hands curling into fists. I care about you more than just as a teammate. A sudden rustling in the bushes cut her off. Both of them snapped to attention, their hands instinctively moving to their weapons. Kale's sword gleamed faintly as he drew it, and Amber's gauntlets flared to life, casting flickering light across the clearing. A shadowy figure emerged from the underbush, its form shifting unnaturally as it stepped into the moonlight. It was humanoid, but cloaked in darkness, with glowing red eyes that locked onto them. "Stay back," Kale ordered, positioning himself between Amber and the figure. The shadow lunged without warning, its movements unnaturally fast. Kale barely had time to block its strikes, the force of the impact pushing him back. He stumbled slightly but quickly regained his footing, adjusting his grip on the sword. Amber wasted no time launching a fiery punch that forced the figure to retreat momentarily. "Get back to the camp and warn the others," Kale shouted, parrying another blow. "Not a chance," Amber retorted, her flames surging as she charged the figure. The two fought in tandem, their attacks coordinated despite the suddenness of the battle. But as the fight dragged on, the shadowy figure seemed to grow stronger, adapting to their attacks. Kale found himself struggling to keep up with its speed and ferocity. Every time he swung his sword, the figure twisted and contorted, evading his strikes with unnatural agility. It countered with shadowy tendrils that lashed, forcing Kale to stay on the defensive. Sweat dripped down his brow as he narrowly dodged another attack. His breathing was labored, and his arms ached. from the repeated clashes. The shadow seemed to sense his fatigue, pressing its advantage with relentless aggression. Kale, Ember shouted, unleashing a fiery blast that momentarily pushed the figure back. Don't let it overwhelm you. Kale nodded, gritting his teeth as he pushed himself back into the fight. He swung his sword in a wide arc, channeling the power of sun dust into the blade. The golden light illuminated the clearing, forcing the shadow to recoil slightly, but it quickly reformed and lunged again. It's too fast, Kale muttered, frustration creeping into his voice. He barely managed to block another strike, the force sending him skidding backward. Amber rushed to his side, her gauntlets blazing brighter than before. We need to work together. Follow my lead. Kale nodded, his grip tightening on his sword. Amber darted forward, her flames creating a barrier of heat that forced the shadow to focus on her. Kale seized the opening, circling around to strike at its flank. His blade connected, cutting through part of the shadow's form, but it quickly reformed, its movements growing even more erratic. Golly! The battle raged on, Kale's exhaustion mounting with every passing moment. He knew he couldn't keep this pace up for much longer. Whatever this creature was, it wasn't like anything they had faced before, and its relentless was wearing him down. Ember, we need a plan, he said through gritted teeth, his eyes never leaving the shadowy figure. This isn't working. Amber glanced at him, determination blazing in her eyes. Then let's end it with celestial wrath. Kale hesitated for a moment before nodding together. Amber stepped closer to Kale, her flames intensifying as they began to pulse in sync with his glowing blade. I'll channel the heat and force it to stay still, Amber said quickly. You hit it with everything your sun dust can do. Kale gave a sharp nod. Got it. Let's end this. Amber surged forward, unleashing a fiery vortex that surrounded the shadow, boxing it in. The shadow hissed and writhed, its movements becoming erratic as Amber's flames burned brighter and hotter. Sweat poured down her face, but she held her ground, pouring all her energy into maintaining the fiery prison. Now, Kale, she shouted, her voice strained. Kale raised his sword high, channeling every ounce of sun dust energy into the blade. It glowed with an intense golden light, radiating power that illuminated the entire clearing. With a determined cry, he brought the sword down in a powerful strike, releasing a wave of radiating energy that collided with Ember's flames. The two forces merged into a brilliant explosion of light and heat, a celestial display of their combined strength. The attack engulfed the shadowy figure, the light and fire consuming it entirely. The figure let out a final, ear-piercing shriek before it dissolved into nothingness, leaving only a faint wisp of smoke in its place. Kale and Amber stood motionless for a moment, their breathing heavy as the clearing fell silent. The golden glow of Kale's, I was about to say Amber, golly. The golden glow of Kale's sword faded, and Amber's flames dimmed, leaving them bathed in the pale light of the moon. "We did it," Kale said, his voice barely above a whisper. Amber managed a small, tired smile. "Yeah, together." Before they could turn back to camp, the faint wisp of smoke coalesced again, forming a dim humanoid outline. The shadowy figure was still weakened, but far from destroyed. Kale and Amber immediately raised their swords, but the figure raised a hand in a gesture of surrender. "Wait," it rasped, its voice hollow and distorted. "I yield." Kale narrowed his eyes, his sword still glowing faintly. "Why were you attacking us? Who sent you?" The figure hesitated, its form flickering like a dying flame. "I was sent by her," it said, its voice dripping with disdain. "Her?" Amber demanded, stepping forward. "Who are you talking about?" The figure glowing red eyes locked onto hers. "Salem, the Queen of Grimm. She knows who you are, what you're trying to do, and she will not let you succeed." Kale's grip on his sword tightened, his expression darkened. "Why? Why does she care about us?" "She fears you," the shadow replied. "You and the secrets you carry. She knows the gods watch over you, and she cannot allow you to grow stronger." Alright. Amber's flames flared, but before she could press further, the figure's form began to dissipate. "This isn't over," it said, its voice fading. "She is always watching." With that, the shadowy figure vanished, leaving only silence in its wake. Kale lowered his sword, his mind racing. "Salem, so she's behind this." Amber nodded, her fists still clenched. "Then we need to be ready for whatever comes next." Together they walked back through the forest, their bond strengthened, but their path ahead shrouded in even greater danger. Alright, so that's it. So like my thoughts on the jump. Alright, so y'all, so my thoughts on the jump. I ain't gonna lie, this chapter 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Book 2, chapter 2 is 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this jump right here go hard. But the problems that I was talking about through like earlier when I was reading it, they need to be fixed, bro. Like, I don't know why the world that junk saying something about I don't know why the world that junk has it where like Amber is confessing her feelings again when she already done confessed her feelings in book 1, chapter 12. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. If she already done confessed them in book 1, what the world she confessing them again for in this chapter? You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense. She already told the nigga that she loved him more than more than a teammate on the previous chapter. So why the world she saying it again on this chapter? You gonna have to explain that to me, Chris. Like, I don't like, unless like the AI must have made a mistake. I don't know why is the AI doing it, because she already done did this in like book 1. She already done did this in book 2. Not book 2, but book 1. So why the world she doing it again in book 2, chapter 2? When she already done did this in book 1, chapter 12. You see what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Like, I feel like, man, characters should only confess like one time, and once they confess one time, they should like develop like their feelings more. It shouldn't be like no nut of confession. It should be like they bond should be more better. Now this chapter did bring they bond in more, but I don't like in the fact that like in the chapter she confessing again when she already done confessed in book 1 chapter 12 that she already likes the nigga. And the nigga already was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, like she confessed to me, you know, it is what it is. If she already done confessed to him, why in book 1 chapter 12, why the world she confessing to him again for in this chapter, which is book 2 chapter 2? You see what I'm saying? If she already done did it in book 1, you see what I'm saying? It don't make sense. So you gonna have to go. You gonna have to you gonna have to like explain this to me, man. Like, cause I don't know why the AI like typing in something again when I already done typed this junk in and like in book 1. Now I ain't saying like the whole scenario should be changed. What I'm saying is that the fact that she's trying to confess to him, it don't make sense for her to be confessing to him again when she already done confessed to the nigga in book 1 chapter 12. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to me. So you gonna have to like you gonna have to like you know you gonna have to like you know explain this to me, man. Like whenever I call you or whenever you join like the premiere of this video. But yeah, man. And yeah, and the other thing too that I was talking about too, the part where it said tracking on this chapter, that jump right there like need to be fixed, bro. I don't know why it's saying like TREKKING when it should be saying TRACKING. Tracking, right? Tracking something down, right? Tracking something down. Not with the E, with the A and the C. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular tracking. You know what I'm saying? Like when you tracking something down, that's the way it should be spelled. I don't know why the word the AI trying to spell it as TREKKING. That's not how you spell it. So I don't know why like the AI is doing it. Like, and then you gonna have to, like I said before, you gonna have to explain to me as to like why the world is she trying to confess to dude again when she already confessed to this dude in book 1 chapter 12. You see what I'm saying? So you gonna have to explain that to me. So yeah, man. But yeah, like is it a reason as to why, or like the AI just tripping? Because you might have put that in there for a reason, but it don't make sense to me. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like, well, I ain't gonna say you put that in there for a reason, but the AI might have I don't know, it might be a reason as to why it's doing that, but I feel like the AI tripping on that part on this chapter. But yeah, but other than that though, I would have to say that this junk what I would rate this chapter, I would rate this chapter probably, wait a minute, I'll rate this chapter at 8 out of 10. And the reason why I rated it 8 out of 10 like right now is because like the issues that I basically mentioned with this chapter in this video. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, but other than that, the chapter pretty good. Like if it didn't have like them problems like that with the AI like typing like that, if it didn't have that problem, then I would probably rate it I'll probably rate it a 10 out of 10. But since it got those problems, but this is the thing though, like you could always come back and like fix this junk, you know what I'm saying? Like cause you you always like fix this stuff like that I be mentioning in my videos. Yeah, but you gonna have to fix the stuff that I mentioned on my previous video with the previous chapter, which was book 2, chapter 1. There's some problems in there too. I mentioned in that video. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man. So yeah. So you got like, you got this chapter to correct, and then you got like the previous chapter to correct, which was the on my previous video, which was, you know, chapter 1, book 2. This is chapter 2, book 2. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is chapter 2 of book 2. But yeah. Other than that, man, like, it's fire though, man. It's fire though. I do like the fact that, you know, this does like bring like Amber and Kale more closer. But I feel like the little confession thing is like a little, to me, it's unnecessary, because she already done confessed to nigga in book 1, chapter 12. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, but like I said before, you gonna have to explain that to me. And because I feel like that AI must have capped on, like, I don't know, must have did something. I don't know, man. It probably was tripping or something. I don't know. But yeah, man. But look, all I gotta say is, yeah, man, is that this jump right here, but yeah, man, like, all I gotta say is, man, is that, like, this jump right here fire. So yeah. So Bendo, man, say what you gotta say, cause I don't want to keep this video too long. But yo,
alright, so like my thoughts, right? My thoughts. I gotta agree with like Bro Man 2.0, man. Like, I don't be glazing no Bro Man 2.0. I just kind of listen. I kind of read. I kind of listen to like him read, and then like I be like, okay, yeah, he right. This jump right here do need to be changed, cause like it's saying this, but it's not saying that. So yeah, I gotta get this jump like an 8 out of 10 too, man. I gotta get this junk an 8 out of 10 too, and it's not because the junk is not good. It's just the problems that the AI is doing. I don't know why the AI keep doing it. Like, it did this same jump before you even corrected before you even went back and corrected, like when we had first like read like the beginning of book 1, which was like the prologue. It did this same crap like on there, but that jump right there is already fixed. So, but I'm just saying that, like, that's an example, right? That's an example as to like why it's that's an example as to like why it's like we just giving that as an example. Like, it's doing the same thing on here too. I don't know why it's doing it, but at least it ain't saying no they like how I did on that prologue before, like you corrected the jump. Like, but I don't know why like that the AI keep doing that, man. Like, it's like you'll be telling it to type in something different, but the AI would try to type in. It's like the AI ain't listening to what you typing. I don't know what it's doing, but yeah, like, I don't know why I be doing that, but yeah. But yeah, man, like, I gotta get this like an 8 out of 10. Just like Bro Man 2.0, and yeah, man. Like, my junk like really most of my like raters are gonna be like kind of similar to Bro Man's, but like sometimes I might have like a different opinion on stuff. Like, I'm a character, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a character. I'm been the old man. So yeah, man. I'm just here to, like, you know. But yeah. So look, I gotta give it like a 8 out of 10 too, man. I gotta give it an 8 out of 10 too. Yeah, man. But yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I gotta say. I mean, y'all about to do my live show. Yeah, see y'all, peace and ear. been the old man now. But yeah. But yo.
Alright, so that was been the old man's thoughts. So now I'm about to go ahead and end this video. So yeah, if y'all new to this channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell when y'all hit all on it, so I'll get every single notification on when I upload. Also, if y'all want to read like this, if y'all want to read this book for yourself, it will be in the link in the description down below. It's gonna say the book, and then it's gonna have like a link beside it. Click that link, and it should take you straight to it. And if you're already signed into like Wattpad, if you're not signed into Wattpad, then you will have to sign into Wattpad. Come back to this video, click that link I was talking about, and it should take you straight to it. So yeah, yeah, man. Also, if y'all want to subscribe to like the writer of this book, because I'm not the writer of this book. The writer of this book is Chris, the nigga I was mentioning in this video, Christopher Taylor, my homie. Yeah, a link in the description down below to his channel will be in the link in the description down below. It will say Christopher Taylor's channel, and it will have like the little email sign and then it'll have Chris, and then you just hit that, boom, bam, it will take you straight to his channel. So yeah, so y'all. So so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. So yeah, y'all, tomorrow I will be reacting to like a episode of Dragon Ball Ultra, and I'm gonna see y'all. Peace in the air. Bro, man 2.0 out.